right. This should be smoother this time. We are back, y'all, with a general, but this is for those who are requesting, predominantly for those who have requested a energy update in terms of this wonderful full moon in Leo. Yes. Snow moon, full moon in Leo. Leo's ruled by the sun. 5th house energy. Love. In the department of romance and all around you when it comes to creativity. This is also, when we're speaking of fifth house, is the house of drama or performance arts. Or this could be personal drama. More than likely, that's something we're going to shift from that. Okay, 111, yeah, get in alignment. By accepting what it is that you know. Okay? Because after the full moon is the waning gibbous moon, which is all about being relaxed, accepting, and regrouping. Relaxing, accepting, and regrouping. So throughout these past few hours, the energy has been shifting. Some of you may have found yourself wanting more rest, 144, because there were downloads coming in to assist you in completing a cycle. Okay, if you haven't checked out the collective's full moon and Leo energy reading prior to this one, definitely go ahead and check that out when you have a moment to do so. Beautiful messages that pulled through there. It was a beautiful vibe, y'all. But let's see here what the general message is. Currently, we do have the moon that has just stepped into Virgo. So with the moon in Virgo, we do have now the energy and motion that is supporting your personal health, your habits as it relates to your spirituality. Okay. There could also be a new opening for most of you or some of you, however this fits, when it comes to career or stepping into a new field, taking a risk. All right. From stepping away from something to enter something new that is more in alignment to what you know brings you balance and harmony. Okay. So, I really want to get some music up on here. Get into this vibe. Not to move so far forward, but the next full moon is in Virgo while the Pisces season, which will begin in about 3 more days. Time now 7:17. Victory and success to a wish. There's victory and success. You're being taken to your wish. Your whatever it is that you've been wishing for. Your wish. Your wish. Your wish. Your wish. Some of you are learning the art of persuasion. All right, now. Got the gift of God, don't you? But let's see. What's going on here for the collective? I connect first and foremost. My heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe, the infinite creator of all masculine and feminine energy. I connect my heart and soul to the elements. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the elements. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the galaxies. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the solar systems. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the planets. I connect my heart and soul specifically to the heart and soul of the moon. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul specifically to the sun. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul specifically to the Mercury star system, now that we are moon in Virgo. Okay, but also the sun, which was for the full moon in Leo. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my ancestors and spirit guides. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me for the collective. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I'm appreciative of the way even those openings, transition from moment to moment. Just be flowing. Just be flowing. You feel me? Just be flowing. Moon in Virgo and the deacon that it's in. First deacon, Sun in Virgo. Some of you may be a Sun in Virgo connecting to this message. Welcome. What we have here is time to release negativity. First message on out. Okay. Popping out. But here we have the message for the collective. What is the message for the collective in this moment? What is the message for the collective in this moment? What is the message for the collective in this moment? This will be a general, because the ones I've seen that requested have yet to appear. So I will take this to IG. We have believe in the impossible, along with communication is key. So some of you expect the unexpected when it comes to communication, new communication. This could be from a lover. This could be from someone you haven't spoken to in a while, especially if you have completed a lot of, removed yourself from the heartache and pain you may have experienced due to past situations. And now you're seeing things clearer. Okay. All right. You're seeing things clearer. You're trusting your gut about what it is that you know when it comes to the world outside of your social relationships. Especially if you had conversations with those people where they have been honest about where they were at a particular moment and why they may have had to disconnect from you because that energy and yours may not have been the best thing at that particular moment in time. But now, as you move forward and as you mature through these obstacles and challenges, gaining the wisdom, because it's really through those confrontational conversations with those around you and gaining the feedback about who it is that you are truly. It was your 717. This is what's going to take you into that wish fulfillment because you now know who you are. You know how to fully express yourself. In the past, you were receiving opportunities based on the way you expressed yourself. So now that you've gone through these cycles, you're believing more in that you are possible. And now communication is coming in. New communication is coming in that really is a meeting of the minds here. Okay. So this is beautiful so far. Expect the unexpected, because some of you could even be, receiving messages from someone who's in the public eye that has been watching, but you're not even aware of that. You know what I mean? Depending on what it is that you're doing within the arts. Now, Leo does have a lot to do with creativity and the arts, performance arts. And then Leo being the polar opposite to Aquarius, this is all about thinking outside the box. See, Breezy just posted the person who has the ability to take a gift and turn it into the 3D is somebody that's not to be played with. Like some of you really are honing in on what your gifts are, what you're capable of doing simply by just knowing and believing that you are possible. That is possible. Anything is possible. Whatever you believe in becomes a thought. Whatever you think of becomes where you're currently at in your present moment. So believe in the impossible. Communication is key. The way you're communicating with the universe, because the universe works on your behalf. This is why I always mention too, the universe doesn't have a sense of humor. So where you think you're playing, the universe is going to give you exactly that because it doesn't know the difference. It doesn't know the difference. This is why visualization and vision boards come in handy. Whatever it is that you have a vision of, especially if you're doing vision boards, the universe is like, oh, okay, you already been there, you're seeing it, so let me give you more of it. So whatever it is that you're paying attention to, you're going to get more of it. All right, let's move on here. We got You Are Good Enough, full moon in Virgo, which is the next full moon, and that will be, do I have it here? Full moon in Virgo will be on the 18th of March. Reaping what you sow. Your commitment is being tested. Comes out. Wow. Straight like that, huh? just straight like that. Your commitment is being tested. You're relaxing, accepting, and regrouping from these challenges where your commitment was tested in terms of your confidence. Were you confident enough to embark on this journey to see what it was worth, but also by releasing the results of what the outcome is going to be and going out on faith, not by sight. Your commitment's being tested. We have here, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo, which is just what we had, y'all. The foundation of this, and this is a general energy update. Here it goes. After 3 cards, believe in the impossible. Communication is key. Your commitment is being tested based on the communication you're having with self, with source, with the universe, and with others. Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let the ego get in the way, though. Balance it out. Balance the spiritual with the practical with the spiritual. Okay? So the spiritual aspect of Leo energy will be Aquarius. Really having a meeting of minds and souls and hearts with those who bring harmony and balance to what it is that you are creating. Where's your heart leading you? Where's your heart taking you? Because Aquarius is also connected to the mind and heart. Air, spirit, breathing. Okay. Don't let pride get in the way. It says here at the bottom of this, you have the full moon in Gemini. So we got a new moon in Gemini message with a full moon in Gemini message. Communication is key, and the answers you need are coming. Essence, WizKid playing right now. Essence. Shoot, some of you could be receiving a call from Essence magazine. I don't know. But that definitely popped up for me to let y'all know. So your commitment is being tested. Ask for what it is that you want. Ask and you shall receive. Collective. The bottom top of the deck, we have hold your vision. Wow. Fixed moon. Becoming a star here. Some of you are becoming a star. You don't even realize it because you're doing what it is that you love to do, and you may not feel like it's that grand of a thing, but to the world now, to the collective, it is something that is necessary. Your unique expression is more than valuable that you could ever imagine. Or once you have become to imagine it, you see the value in your unique expression and how belonging to the universe, it begins to connect with you as far as what it is that you want and giving you more of it effortlessly. The answers you need are coming. The energy is gaining momentum. A personal issue reaches resolution. Some of you could be moving here. This is full moon in Cancer. Okay. Yeah. Some of you have definitely been through the ringer here with the obstacles and challenges, limiting yourself and no longer limiting yourself. And now a personal issue reaches a resolution. This could be related to the home, family, or your basis of operation, something you're constructing, your support system. Some of you may have fixed assets. A personal issue is coming to a resolution in that department. This could also be a mother figure, mother-in-law included, where a personal issue reaches a resolution. The heart and the lungs. You're breathing better, clearing up the heart space or any blockages or burdens that have been set there. And now it's allowing you to step more into your creativity, that feminine energy. See what's under that. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your visions. Which is the waxing crescent, which is this energy here. Having faith in your dreams while your commitment is being tested. So this is going out by faith and not by sight. Not knowing where you're going, but trusting that where you're going is where you're supposed to be. That's powerful. That's powerful energy, y'all. Keep up the amazing work. If anybody didn't tell y'all, I'm here to deliver that message to you. Wow, let's see what the angels and ancestors guidance for you all is at this time, in this moment. What is the message here for the collective? Angels and ancestors. Whoa, okay. We have broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace, along with be brave and honest. Okay, this is like the Knight of Wands. Be honest with yourself about what you're doing that may be unique. Okay, the more you embrace who you are, the more in alignment you're going to be with the direction that you're supposed to go. But you got to be brave and honest with yourself. This is going to allow you to express yourself as well with others. You have a unique way of expressing yourself. Do it. This is why it says here, your commitment is being tested. Communication is key. The way you express yourself to the universe. Breakfast Isaiah just posted Henry Ford's quote about whether you can or can't. That's what you're going to be doing. That's going to be the result of where you're headed. Okay. The world is in your hands. The world is in your hands, collective. You hear me? Your commitment is being tested. Embrace the energy of peace. Don't get into these low frequency battles about the way you should go about something, because now it takes you away from your own uniqueness and the way you want to express your art, your creativity. Okay? Meditate on it. Meditate on this new truth you now have. Look at that face. Meditate on it. Some of you need to get some rest. Meditate, okay? Be brave and honest. Your commitment is being tested when it comes to your own truth here, collective. Your commitment is being tested. Now, your thoughts. That was my right ear. Your thoughts. Some of you need to address those areas of your life where you really feel like you're not worthy, but you're not telling anyone about it. And as you're listening to this message, it's coming up to you. Okay? Address that. What are you holding yourself back from your greatest point in life? That's going to always constantly evolve because it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. Okay? Gotta express yourself the best way you know how, the best way that brings you joy, not based on what others want to see. Some of you may be stuck in the creative idea because you're focusing on what people may want to see. That's none of your business. What is your heart telling you? Follow the path of your soul. Follow the path of your soul. If you want to get more practical about what that may be, check out your North Node. Check out your North Node. Check out your galactic signatures. Check out your human designs. Or book a personal reading with me. However you want to go about that. How belongs to source. So wherever you're led, okay, to gain clarity, don't be afraid to do so. Do what you have to do for you. Okay? So, drop your shields, protection, guardians at the bottom of the deck. Some of you are holding on so tightly to taking the next step in a particular vision that you have or idea because you're concerned about what the collective may think or feel about what you're doing. That shit is none of your business. Do what you must do. Express yourself in your own unique ways. Be authentic. That's what authenticity is. When you trust in yourself and you go out there and you do what you want to do. Okay? Doing what you want to do based on your core values, and those who resonate with you will approach you. But if you keep focusing too much on the Venus energy without the Mars, because Venus is always going to want to smooth things out and do what the collective wants. Mars is doing what I want. When you balance those two out, now you have you in your unique fashion, and then now you got the collective that resonate with that approach in you because it's in a balance. When you're off balance, you're going to find yourself in corporations or groups of people who take advantage of you, or you find yourself doing more than you have to prove yourself when you shouldn't even be proving yourself to anybody. That's what the full moon in Leo was showing you, what should have shown you. Okay? Where it says, don't let pride get in the way. You know a lion without it roaring. You know when you know what's up, you know what it is. That's because the lion knows exactly who he is. Lioness, any of those felines, they know exactly who they are. You don't gotta prove that shit to nobody. Come too close and you weren't supposed to, that's your ass. What else? Angels and ancestors, message for the collective. Be open to healing information so you can have more peace here. Medicine guardian. You can have another message here for the collective. Let go of the need to be right, the peacekeeper. Okay. And then we have the buffalo, which represents Oya's energy. The change in the wind that's going to bring you closer to healing information. You just have to be open to it, not be stubborn, and embrace the energy of peace. Because what you were doing before obviously has not been working, and it keeps you in this cycle. But let go of the need to be right. Look at this from cause and effect. Trust in the unknown. See things from a higher perspective. Saturn wants to reward you, not enter you into another karmic cycle, but there are plenty of those karmic lessons if you're willing to go down that path. Saturn's more than happy to produce it for you, but just as much as that wants to or will, that part of your personality will put you around certain obstacles and challenges. It can and it's ready to give you the reward from past challenges already. Okay, let's get another message here. Stay rooted and grounded. Earth and the medicine guardian are here for you all. Okay? Protecting the heart. Don't deceive yourself when it comes to the way you feel. Okay? Some of you are denying yourself from something that is waiting for you already or approaching you when it comes to emotional fulfillment. But you have to release anything that takes you away from your peace or takes your joy away. And while you're removing yourself, okay, there may be things that come up where it may make you step into the ego where you may want to do certain things or say certain things to prove why you're stepping away. Listen, you ain't here to do that. If you have to express yourself about a particular matter, you should only be doing that shit one time. Express yourself, say what you must say, and keep it moving. And in most cases, as you evolve, you realize that not everything deserves your response or your energy. Stay rooted and grounded, trust in the unknown. Can I have one more here? A lot of heart chakra energy. Wow, that was a high priestess stepped in and out. Okay, a lot of heart energy. Ancestors and spirit guides is you're receiving a lot of messages from the unknown. Just trust it. Trust it. Go out on faith, not by sight. Look at that and set your sights higher. Be devoted and committed to this wisdom that's coming in regards to what it is that you want. Okay, it's going to help you to embrace the energy of peace. This is where your commitment is being tested. You ask for the how, source is sending it to you, or you want to respond accordingly. Connect with your emotions, as I just mentioned about your feelings here, and being honest about it and set your sights higher. Once you do, okay, fully acknowledge, accept, and regroup from whatever feelings may have been coming up. The more you deny yourself from really going that deep, it's going to be a constant cycle of a never-ending story of bullshit for some of you. But once you handle those feelings and you really come to terms with it, you can relax, accept, regroup, reevaluate if you must, so you can come into this space of balance so that you can fully heal, surrender whatever it is that no longer serves, so you can come to this clean slate. The next new moon, which is all about a clean slate, will be in Pisces. Okay, which has a lot to do with your spirituality, coming up with resolutions to problems through your spirituality. All right. For some of you, getting in water is going to be highly significant. Getting in water or being around water. All right. Focusing on the details, making plans and staying focused. Focused on the spiritual messages that you're receiving as to which direction to go. Okay. Just be devoted and committed as these messages are coming in. Get the writing. Get the writing. You may not go back to whatever it is that you're writing in that present moment, but at least it'll be there. You can go back to it whenever necessary, whenever you're guided to do so. We got Back in the Day by Erykah Badu playing. Then we have Release the Old and Rest with the Autumn card here. Let's see what the energy is. As it relates to this, what's the energy influencing the collective here? Especially in matters where the commitment is being tested for them to embrace the energy of peace. What is this all about here for the collective source? 1943 may mean something to some of you. This could be an ancestor or guide born 1943. And this can even be one of those things where you're journaling and you have these visions of a particular era in life, and something about your soul connects to that time period. Most people don't even realize how deep it is when it comes to you really doing the shadow work. You know, things may be revealed to you from different time frames that you may not even realize that are connected to your soul until you do. Until you take that path. You know, that's part of the experience. It's part of the experience. You may even come across an artist. Blessings, my dear. Blessings. You may even come across an idea that is connected to your soul from this time period. Wasn't that during World War II? So, yeah. Let's see what the energy is that's influencing this for y'all. We have adjacent possibilities. There's so many ways that this can go. You already got set your sights higher here. Mind you, Erykah Badu back in the day is playing. Check out the events that occurred during 1943 on some real. Specifically on the 24th day, this is adjacent possibilities. Number 24 could be February 4th, 1943. I want to check that right now, but I want to keep moving with the message here. And then we have all tied up at the bottom of the deck, number 20, possibilities. Yeah, that right now. Thought so. There's so many possibilities for you all here. Doorways are not going to be where you expect them to be. There's a door on the ground right here. You're all tied up because you're too focused on what it's supposed to look like or where it normally is. You're not here to do things the way others have been doing it. Your unique expression is being called to the forefront here, y'all. Your unique expression. What else? $24.42 reflections. Woman holding a coin. In the previous reading before this, we got the man holding a coin. Like this woman holding a coin, it's the Queen of Pentacles, but she's also embodying the Queen of Wands because there's a cat here. In the tarot deck, you normally see the Queen of Pentacles with a rabbit. This Queen of Pentacles got a whole cat. So you have the ability to see things from different perspectives. There's different views of it all. Now I'm seeing that scene from Bruce Lee where he's fighting old boy, where all these mirrors are. But your awareness has to be so on cue so your ass don't get tore up. The Goddess of the Moon is at the bottom of the deck. We got 222 over here, 445, and then 222. We got 445 and 222. August 5th, April 4th, August 5th, 2022. Now, the 30th of April is an eclipse. Blood new moon. That's a deep cleanse on a cellular level, which steps you into newfound wisdom, where you're now able to see the different possibilities. Now, the first card on out was communication is key with believing the impossible. You have adjacent possibilities coming out here. Y'all holding on to your own coin right now. You have the ideas. You just need a moment where you possibly go through the dark night of the soul to merge the higher self with the physical self, making that whole. Because that's what being godly is being whole. Exodus is playing right now. Well, the album itself, but Jammin' by Marley is on right now. Some of you listen to DMX, 3434 on the timer. Yeah, some of you better. Where my dog's at, Anubis is coming through. Where my dog's at, be right here, y'all. Listen. The yin and the yang comes out after this. Really? This is what we're gonna do right now. 44, 2222. Yeah, the portal definitely opened on the 2nd, but then we actually got this other one, February 22nd. I'll be putting up that post shortly regarding 222 Zoom connection with the soul tribe. You're going to get into this energy, being around each other on that live Zoom, which I'll put at 2222. And again, these personal energy updates will be 2222 for the month of February. So, wow. Deep reflections happening here, especially when it comes to soulmates for some of you. You're seeing that the more you believe in yourself, you believe in the impossible, that you are possible, you are the one that brings forth these possibilities, you start to allow that Mars and Venus energy within you come together, becoming whole, yin and yang. I want to get more about this over here. I want to see what they talking about in here. Passive, active, intuitive logic. Now this is on page 69 of that. It presents energetic life cycles and its purpose to help you identify the particular cyclic energy moving into or out of your experience. It, in its upright position, which it is, it heralds a yin cycle where most of the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a time of great receptivity, intuition, and gestation. There goes going through that darkness for that gestation process to occur. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within, okay, and examine present activity. It's an especially good time for completion, so wrap things up. There goes that full moon in Leo energy where it's all about completions as to your will. What are you willing to do now? You've increased your courage. You're setting your sights higher. What are you willing to do now? What are you going to do next with all this power you got? Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature. Being more than acting is the intention here. Being more than acting is the intention here. Being more than acting is an intention here. There's a countrywide Black Trinidad and Tobago. We just got back data from this afternoon. I get to connect with this message. Ashe, beloved. There's going to be a lot more of those happening. Ooh. Wow. My left eye just did something, which is Pisces. What was that about? Let me see. What was that about? Give me a second here. What was that about, Source? What was that about? Ow. The intuition, hearing. What do you want me to hear for the collective? Give me a second, y'all. Hold up. What do you want me to hear here for the collective? What is this? Archangel Gabriel, speak. What is the message here for the collective? What do you want me to let them know? What is this about? What is this about, Archangel Gabriel? Come on. What is this about? What is this about? Metatron. What do you want me to see here? I was just saying that this would be happening. You're gonna see a lot more of that here happening with these blackouts. Whether if there's a disagreement between contracts, my life, Mary J. Blige is on. The thinking man is at the bottom of the deck here. Give me a second. Let me see what this is. What source? What are you saying here? What are we saying here? The angel of balance, Isis. Let me grab Isis right quick. Let me see. This is where we going. They got me doing my own unique expression with y'all right now. And that's what's going on. Follow my intuition right now about the vision of the angel of balance. What is the vision, Isis? What is this vision here for the collective? The card right before this was the yin and the yang, okay? And we have the thinking man at the top of the deck. We have Archangel Uriel. And it was just 4123. Okay, mama. I see you. I see you, honey. 756. Hold up, y'all. 4141 on the timer. What's the message, Isis, for the collective right now? What do you want? What's the message you want me to relay to the collective right now? Wow. What is the message you want me to let the collective know right now? After this, I'm going to pull an elemental. The Eye of Horus. Awakening divine perception right now. Maxwell, fortunate, is playing right now. Let me just go to the message. What page is this on? 58. Okay. The Eye of Horus brings divine perception, protection, and insight. You are gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing now. You have much divine support and protection so that you may grow your abilities and serve others with your divine gifts. Trust your perception and know that you are divinely protected. The Oracle of the Eye of Horus is a stamp of divine encouragement, approval, and protection. If you have been wondering about your divine path, about whether you have genuine gifts of healing and insight to share, about whether your inner perception is actually true insight, and whether you will be protected spiritually in certain matters or situation, then this oracle is a confirmation for you. 4408. As you go through this transformation, any transformation, my dear, you'll always be protected. And those around you because of you, because of the energy you embody. Ashe. Anyone who connects to this message, 4422, listen up, full moon in Leo, although the moon now is in Virgo, continue to take care of yourself, stay in connection to the divine perception you are receiving, y'all. You also have guidance here that inner sight is expanding yet again, taking a turn on a higher twist of the spiral of perception. These are the gifts of higher clairvoyance, pure knowing, divination, and divine communion, and they all flow in truth from the fountain of the heart. That's what Leo is connected to. The sun is connected to the heart chakra. Okay? And this is where the angel of balance puts you through the test. Did you release the burden? Is the heart as light as a feather? Because if so, then you'll have access to the intuition and the vision much clearly. Much clearly. And for some of you, music is a big deal. Music is a big deal. However it is, whether if you're a musician, you're a writer, you create beats, whatever it is that you do when it comes to music and bringing it to life. You're not want to be messed with. That was C Breezy's post right before me getting up on here. Okay, it's 2000 on the clock, or 8 o'clock. You can expect these gifts to grow, and as a result, to see with even more detachment, accuracy, and clear knowing. It is important that you trust this inner sight and come from your heart. This will ensure that your sight is accurate and helpful. Inner sight will never judge or harm another, but it will certainly help you discern the underlying truth of situations and relationships so that you can make wise decisions. This oracle is confirmation that you have spiritual gifts of healing and perception that can serve your own life path and that of others when you use them from love. Trust that Horus will protect you as you move forward on your path and that opportunities will come at the perfect time. The divine sun will shine on you, gifting you with your time in the sun. So have faith, beloved. This oracle is confirmation that the divine is looking out for you and will guide and protect you through your intuition. Your inner voice will tell you everything you need to know in a timely manner. Finally, this oracle is also an indicator of triumph over darker energies and emotions. Finally, this oracle is also an indicator of triumph over darker energies and emotions. I'm going to say that again. Finally, this oracle is an indicator of a triumph over darker energies and emotions. You've done it, collective. You did that shit. Whether you have been struggling with psychological darkness, unfulfilling habits, patterns of subversive or undermining behavior within yourself, or from toxic relationships, patterns with others, or with organizations or groups within society, know that you will triumph and the sun, the truth, the light will prevail. Pray for protection, clear insight, and trust your inner guidance. You will triumph in light over any darkness. Your success and growth are assured. The blessings of the Eye of Horus is as follows. It is best to do this ritual either at night or in a room where you can pull down blinds and curtains and create a darkened physical space in which to rest. It doesn't have to be pitch black, but limited lighting will support your ritual process. You will need a small mirror and enough light, perhaps one tea light candle to be able to just see your reflection. This is what we've been talking about, this reflection. And as I looked at the time, it's still 2002, just went to 2003. But here we have a reflection of adjacent possibilities and the woman holding a coin. You can also look at that as a key to open up any door. Okay. Relax your breathing and go into your heart space. Close your eyes for a moment and say aloud, I call upon those beings that love me unconditionally. I call upon the Eye of Horus, upon divine sight that loves me unconditionally, of my own free will. Be with me now. When you are ready, open your eyes with a soft gaze. Don't try to focus, but imagine allowing your eyesight to stay soft, even a little unfocused, by being aware of the peripheries around you. Hold up the mirror in the darkened space and turn your soft gaze towards the mirror, looking near it but not directly at it. Imagine that you can sense it with your eyes whilst softly gazing around the mirror. Allow your gaze to go as soft as possible and let your intention shift to the mirror. Imagine that you can perceive through the mirror as though it reflects you back into your inner vision, deep behind your eyes, in the empty, vast space deep in your own mind. Imagine or intend that the divine inner eye that rests in the forehead, in the center, slightly above the eyebrows, is opening and blinking at you. You may actually perceive the eye or just sense or intend that it open gently. Stay in your heart and let the gaze be soft. Don't try to force it to occur or you will lose your soft focus, because trying is always going to be an insult to doing. You can close your eyes if you need to, but keep your awareness on the mirror, imagining that your inner eye is seeing itself in the mirror you hold. When you are ready, put down the mirror and either with eyes closed or softly open, whatever feels more comfortable for you, let your attention rest on that inner eye. Say, I now trust in Horus, who loves me unconditionally, to gift me with divine sight, with protection divine, and with triumph over darkness. I accept all such help coming from unconditional love now. Imagine that your inner eye can look upwards from inside your head and perceive directly out of the top of your head. It can see, sense, or intend that above your head there is another divine eye. This is the eye of God, and it is pure, strong, and powerful. The pure light of the sun shines out of it, in through the crown, out of your head, towards your inner eye, with a degree of intensity that is perfect for you. Your inner eye becomes bright and clear. When you are ready, either keeping your eyes closed or with soft gaze, gently sweep your hands in front of your forehead and eyes, and all the way down the front of your body to your belly, and then up to your heart. Repeat this several times to distribute the energy. So, to distribute that energy, when you are ready, either keeping your eyes closed or with soft gaze, gently sweep your hands in front of your forehead and eyes, all the way down the front of your body to your belly, and then up to your heart. Repeat this several times to distribute the energy. When you are done, just open your eyes to a normal gaze slowly, taking a few moments for your vision to adjust to your new frequencies of inner light. It is not recommended that you do this exercise more than once per week. Okay. Now, the incantation of the Eye of Horus. This incantation can be repeated several times, gaining speed as you get used to the words. Feel the energy in the words as you speak out loud. You can add it to the end of the ritual above, or if it is not the right time for you to complete the ritual, or you just choose a shorter healing process, you can use it on its own at any time. So the ritual once per week, but the incantation can be used at any time, which we'll get to. It is most effective if you take one moment to be in your heart before the incantation, perhaps even by placing your hand on your heart when repeating the incantation, as it will help you stay in true insight, which always comes from the heart. Let's go ahead and do that. And as I place this card on my heart, I am directing this energy to the collective. Eye of Horus, eye of the sun, let my divine vision fully come. I call upon your protection divine. May my gifts awaken in service and shine. Help me see through your eyes so bright. Beloved Horus, Lord of light, I see accurately without distortion or fear. I am gifted with vision pure, clear. Just make sure that was the end of it there. Yes. Let's go again 2 more times with this. Eye of Horus, eye of the sun, let my divine vision fully come. I call upon your protection divine. May my gifts awaken in service and shine. Help me see through your eyes so bright. Beloved Horus, Lord of light, I see accurately without distortion or fear. I am gifted with vision pure and clear. Eye of Horus, eye of the sun, let my divine vision fully come. I call upon your protection divine. May my gifts awaken in service and shine. Help me see through your eyes so bright. Beloved Horus, Lord of light, I see accurately without distortion or fear. I am gifted with vision pure and clear. Ashe. Cam is playing. Love calls. Let's go to the lovers. Let's go to the lovers cards. Let's go to the lovers cards. I'm not using this one. We're going to actually go to the whispers of love. We went from one direction of this message to a whole nother. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Source, continue to speak. This is what I'm here for. This is what we doing. This is what we doing. Some of you are even, wow, 5544. Some of you are clearing out a cycle from 2010. Major cycle being cleared out from 2010. You're realizing as you went deeper and deeper into your feelings that it took you back to 2010. It's 810. Specifically August even. Let me see here. Cornucopia, as I split the deck, I'm going to put these away. These messages here are good to go. Okay. I'll finalize this message for the collective. If you did book your request, your personal energy update, and you're here, let me know in the comments. All right. So I'll know that you're here. If not, we will do it on the next live where I do see you. Whispers of love. Love calls. What is the message for the collective as it relates to love? What is the message for the collective as it relates to love? Here we go. Treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. You can only do this, and this is card number 10. You can only do this if you are cleared, that heart space has been cleared for you to even love yourself deeply. You can't love anyone as deep or more than you love yourself, because that would be a lie. Okay? Because once you realize that you've been loving somebody more than yourself, you're going to see where that was more so codependency, not love. Okay, though that's more so the fruits of abandonment. Then we have to practice compassion here. See things from a fresh perspective. Once you dig deep into those feelings and you recognize who you are, what you've been doing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, see it from a higher perspective. And then you'll see the importance of loving yourself deeply in order to love others deeply. Okay. Then we have love is all around you. Love is all around you, and it will be. There's love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this is truth, and that's the thing with some of these holidays where it directs it to a specific day. And now that's part of also the process where people have to really undergo this massive shift within themselves, that you could be putting yourself in this downward spiral because you're expecting something to happen. Got to cut that cord. You're expecting something to happen in a specific date. Okay, which also takes you away from the trust in your faith or trust in the unknown. That because of this day, you expect something of this nature to come through, when it should be every day, every moment of the day, not just this one particular day, or any holiday for that matter. You know, that same energy of togetherness and love should always be present. But it can only be present if you are present in that moment within yourself, loving yourself as deep as you want others to love you. Ashe, let's get another message here. What else you have for the collective source? Granted, if you have that, you can also enhance in the matters of the heart when it comes to that as well. You know, step outside the box. Step outside the box by going deep within yourself so you can see all of the possibilities there actually is. Then we have, you are limitless. Ashe. What number is this? Number 4. You can do anything you choose. And the first message on out was communication is key and believe in the impossible. Believe that anything that you say, some of you, it's like When you believe and know in what it is that the conversations you're having with self and the conversations you have with self, it's the higher self that's connected to that God energy that is of you, within you, as you. Okay, we just went through that awakening divine perception where it shows you that it's a connection to you. It's a link that you're connected to. But you have to go within to even be able to harness that energy. You know what I mean? And cleansing in my dreams, yes. You are limitless. You can do anything you choose here, collective. You can do anything you choose. Final message, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. We gonna end that message right here. See that awakening divine perception, that third eye, that's the representation here of the unicorn. Embrace those emotions. Embrace those emotions. May all of you enjoy the rest of your evening. Okay, this was an amazing message. To tie it into the last one, 816, this right here is 816, 1816, but it's 1816. It says, embrace your emotions. Love is all around you. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. And this is basically accepting the simplicity of life, not complicating it. Cherish the days on Sade. Cherish it. Cherish every moment you have as you're breathing, collective. It's your life. You get to be a part of this experience. Experience it and be. Okay? It's more about being than acting right now. It's more about being than acting. Because remember, the universe doesn't know the difference between you looking at something on a computer or an image in a magazine or whatever the case may be, and you physically being there. Trust your vision. Okay? Because the universe doesn't know the difference. It just knows you're focused on that. So what are you focused on? Question yourself about that. What are you focused on? Is it love? May it be love. That is your message, y'all.